everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do my September favorites video. So this is just a video where I'm just going to show you some things that I've been loving this past month. It is now October, it's fall, and I'm so happy that it's fall. I hate summer, I hate the heat, I love cold weather, I love the colors of fall, I love the clothes that I get to wear, and it's just the best season ever. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so my first favorite Why do I keep saying up? Alright, so my first favorite of September is neck scarves. I love neck scarves. I think it's just a nice touch to an outfit. I'm not much of an accessory person, or I'm not much of a jewelry person. Sometimes I like to wear dainty necklaces or a dainty bracelet or dainty rings or something. But I'm not much of a statement necklace person or big earrings or something. And so I think scarves are kind of a nice way to add a little extra touch to your outfit. And this one I got at Madewell. The thing I love about neck scarves is there's so many ways that you can wear it. You can either wear it kind of tight all the way around your neck like I have, or you can just wrap it once around and just tie and have it hang loose a little bit. I think there's a ton of ways you can style neck scarves, and so this is definitely my go-to fall accessory. Alright, my next September favorite is my Morphe 439 foundation brush. I never realized how important it was to have a good brush. I never really used to wear foundation a lot. I would just either use concealer and powder, or just powder or something. But once I started wearing foundation, I used a sponge. I used a beauty sponge. But I know a beauty blender is $25, $30 or something like that. And I knew they sold sponges at Target, and so I bought one there. That was a big mistake. It was really hard, and I actually just recently got a beauty sponge from Morphe. And it's so soft and so airy, and it makes such a difference buying a good beauty sponge rather than just a drugstore beauty sponge. One of my favorite YouTubers, her name is Jaclyn Hill. You guys really need to go check out her YouTube channel. She is phenomenal at makeup. She's really funny and really entertaining, and she's very, very talented, and I really like her. This is the foundation brush that she uses, and she uses it every day. So again, it's a Morphe 439 brush, and it's synthetic. I think it applies my foundation so smoothly. The difference between how it looks when I've used this and when I use my Target beauty sponge, oh my gosh, it's such a difference, and I'm so mad at myself that I never did this before. And I always said no foundation works for my skin, and that's not true. It's the wrong technique of how to apply it. So I'm very happy that I got this, and it was definitely a life changer. My next favorite is the Lancôme, or Lancôme. I think the appropriate way to say it is Lancôme, but I've always said Lancôme, so I'll say Lancôme. It's the Lancôme makeup stick, and it does have SPF 21 in it, which I've heard is not the best for picture taking, but I don't know. I love it. It says all day, color wear and comfort, portable perfection, soft matte finish. So I've always been totally opposed to the dewy look. I always just thought it would make me look oily, and so I always mattify my skin. Lately I actually have been liking the dewy look because I think it makes me look a little more alive and healthy and awake. But this is a matte finish, and I actually do still really like it. I think this is a good everyday foundation because it's medium coverage. It applies so smoothly, it's really soft on the skin, it's very light, it doesn't feel like you're wearing a lot of makeup, which is perfect because you don't want to feel like you're totally cake-faced. I'm not gonna lie, I was putting my makeup on this morning very quickly because I was in a rush, and I was on my face, and it just snapped right off. That is not the stick's fault, that is totally my fault. I was going way too fast and applying way too much pressure. But yeah, I've learned my lesson, and it's actually now done, so I need to go get more. My next favorite is a highlighter. And like I said before, I watched Jaclyn Hill on YouTube, and she teamed up with Becca Cosmetics, and she designed a highlighter called Champagne Pop. There's a palette here that comes with 3 blushes and 2 highlighters. This one right here is Champagne Pop, and it is the most beautiful highlighter that I have ever used. I think it is such a beautiful color. It has a beautiful shine to it. So because I said I usually wear now my foundation matte, I like to use highlighter to kind of give it that dewy look without having dewy makeup, if that makes sense. I'll put it right here on the tops of my cheekbones, and sometimes I'll put it on the tip of my nose or my Cupid's bow, and that just kind of adds highlight to where the sun would shine on you, if that makes sense. My next favorite is, actually it's not an item, but it's a podcast, and it's called Serial. I heard so many people rave about it, but I never listened to it, and so that's kind of been my new thing to listen to on my drives. I always listen to music, but I've lately been starting to listen to the Serial podcast, except I can't listen to it at nighttime because it scares me. It's about a murder. It's really not scary at all, but someone's walking through the scenario and not very far into it, and so I feel like I can't say much about it, but all I know is that it's very entertaining, and you kind of start to try to figure it out yourself, and you kind of want to solve the clues. It's super fascinating. It's all based on a true story. I wanted to start listening to podcasts because I think music is so good for you. I think it is so good for your soul, but I don't read like ever, mostly because I just get so bored when I read, and so I feel like this is kind of a good way for me to fill my brain with different things. I don't know, I just had this feeling that I think it would be good for me to just not be listening to music all the time, but to listen to something else. If you've never listened to podcasts before, it's kind of like an audiobook, which is another thing I want to start getting into. I still love music, and I'm still gonna listen to music on my drives, but it's something that I've really been enjoying. My next favorite is a face mask. If you guys have never been to LUSH before, you need to go to LUSH. It's all handmade products. They smell so good. They work so well. This is a face mask that I use all the time. It's called Cup of Coffee. It says face and body mask. Kickstart your day with a stimulating blend of fresh ground coffee, kaolin, I'm probably totally saying that wrong, and agave syrup. And it smells like coffee. Well, duh, it's coffee mask. It has like little bits of coffee in it. So actually what I like to do is I apply the mask to my face and I let it sit for however long, 15, 20 minutes, I don't know. I usually do it way too long. I don't know if that's bad for you, but I do. And then while I'm rinsing my face, I get a little bit wet and I actually scrub so that the coffee is taking the dead skin off too. So it's kind of like a mask and a scrub at the same time, which I really love. And I'm a huge coffee addict, and so this is just heaven to me. My final favorite for September is something I bought off Etsy. I posted an Instagram about it. For those of you that don't follow me, my username is down below. It is a banner, and it's like a cream color, and it's attached to a little wood stick and a little burlap string. This is the medium size, and I know they have like smaller ones. I know they have really tiny ones. I think this is as big as you can go, but I'm not totally sure, but I'm pretty sure. And I know they have it in black, and I think you can also get writing in white or gold. So the person that makes these, her name is Autumn Rose. Her Instagram name is Mother Rose, and I'll also put that below in the description box so you guys can follow her. She has her own Etsy shop called Matriarch Handmade, and she makes these banners. I think she makes other things. I think she puts like she puts things on mugs and stuff, and it's super cute. And so the thing about these that I love is that you can customize them. I think she recently added that you can send her actually something handwritten, and she can put it on this, which I think is super cool. I had it say "It is well." And I also got this for my sister for her birthday. I think this is a really good birthday gift. It's not expensive. I think with shipping it was about $35 or something. I always have the hardest time finding gifts for people. I told my sister she got her gift a little bit late. I'm sorry, Megan. And so the second I saw these on Instagram, I just knew I had to get it. And I want it for myself too. So I was like, oh, little sister twin banners or something. Alright, that is all for my September favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. Thanks guys, bye.